It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of red Hopster Imperial Red Ale from Lindheim Ølkompani. It's 8.5% ABV. It's in a pint bottle and it was sent by the wonderful Helga, our Norwegian craft beer buddy. There's a look at the bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Red ales are one of my favourite styles. I just love the way they kind of smell and taste. So I'm looking forward to this one. We've had a sour ale from this company before and it was absolutely fantastic. So I'm looking forward to this one. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. So beer pouring out. Of course it's red. It is Valentine's Day in the UK as well, so happy red Valentine's Day. It's a 4-finger tan coloured head, a red ale, nice levels of carbonation. It's probably a bottle conditioned beer. You can see a slight haze in there. I'll show you the rest of the beer when we kind of clear this head and have a couple of sips of the beer. I'll be able to really, if it is a bottle conditioned beer, we'll be able to get all of that yeast in. I'll be able to show you the difference with the beer when we get that last bit of beer in the glass. But yes, red ale. Should we dive in? Should we get the aroma? Wow. I tell you what, the Scandinavians, they don't do anything by half. It's 100% or nothing. This smells like a Volvo or a Saab. Just quality, you know? Licoricey. Massive amount of hop aroma. Citrusy. It's a spicy grapefruit aroma. Orange peel. Lemon peel. Should we dive in? Cheers. Gotta put this down. Stone the Crows! Stone the Crows, what an absolutely mesmerising beer. Oh, blimey. It's really pulling at my palate. I feel my neck's kind of pulling apart with the amount of hops, the bitterness, the IBUs of the beer. I can barely talk. Just scratching at my palate. Mesmerising stuff. It's a frantic bitterness. I need to compose myself. I need to kind of stand here for a minute and work out what just happened. It's like when you get a really hoppy beer like that, I could smell it in the aroma. That kind of dankness, that dank aroma. It was there, and you could tell that everything was kind of sealed in underneath that head. And then when you're going to try the beer and taste the beer, it's going to explode and rock your world, which it did. Let's get in and go again. Wow. So the first thing you experience is a big kick of sweet, toffee, biscuity, bready flavours from the malt. That lovely red ale speciality malt taste that you get. There's lots of licorice and then that whacking great punch of hops on the back end. Your vitamin C, your tropical fruit spectrum, from grapefruit to orange peel to lemon to lots of pine needle and a dank sweetness and dank hoppy flavours. This is fantastic stuff, a real fantastic beer. Look at the lacing on that glass. Look at the quality of that beer as I rock it round in the glass. Look at that. Fantastic golden suddy lacing on the glass. Still the carbonation's fizzing away nicely. And I want to talk about the mouthfeel. It's kind of big, a big, thick, gloopy, malty mouthfeel that just contains the hops. But I think when a beer is very kind of aromatic, it's kind of losing, it's kind of leaving the glass of beer and never coming back. It's not going to kind of leave the glass, have a little tour of the kitchen and dive back in the glass, is it? So I think a beer that has got a sense of the hops, and then when you try it, it's a massive smash of hop bitterness. It's more of a, I think it's more of a sense of quality, if that makes any sense to you guys. But what an amazing beer. What an amazing beer. Lindheim Ølkompani Red Hopster Imperial Red Ale from Norway. Let's get this last bit of sediment, if we have any, in the glass. Look at that. Looks great. I'm ready to give this beer a rating. Thank you very much to Helga for sending me the beer. He sure knows his beer. Great stuff. Rating. From the rich, creamy toffee, medium mouthfeel body to the beer and flavour, so that massive piney, punchy, grapefruity, lemony, orange peel flavour, that pop bitterness on the back end. It's fantastic. It's got everything. There's licorice in there. It's a little bit kind of vinous. It's a little bit plummy and figgy. Fantastic mouthfeel, as I mentioned. I want to mention that mouthfeel a couple of times because I want to get it over, because a lot of people don't really talk about the mouthfeel of a beer, how a beer feels in the mouth. And that was wonderful. 8.5% ABV. You don't really get a sense of the alcohol at all. It's just one big flavoursome bomb. From the lacing on the glass to the way the head retention, look at that head retention, it's great. It's not a beer, you know when you pour a beer out sometime and you can see the head fizzing down and it goes to nothing, you kind of wonder, you know, that's not great. But look at that head retention, everything about that beer is fantastic. I'm going to give a rating for this beer. Check out Lindheim Ølkompani. Check out their Red Hopster Imperial Red Ale. I'm going to give this beer a smashing 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Thank you to Helga, and cheers.